and were able to obtain the jail incident reports for the infamous Chief True. And it doesn't sound like they're respecting his cripping behind the wall. An officer reported Chief came in the intake dorm, went in his cell, and went slapped to sleep. Later waking up, he was demanding a phone call as he cried again, screamed, hit and kicked the cell door.
What's up with the gang? J Money back with another video. Shit, today we finna react to EOS. Y'all already know that 1090 Jake. You feel me? A Crip rapper going through hell in jail. You feel me? So we just gonna see what he talking about. You feel me? If y'all enjoy the video, you feel me? You already know what to do. You feel me? Let's just get right into it.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 10 out of Jake, man. I'm rocking with y'all, y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're going to be speaking on the Rolling 60s Crip rapper from Nashville, how he's been doing in jail, and how he just got hit with new charges stemming from an incident where he was apparently shot. Now, we first spoke on the famous Carrot Top Crip back when he made headlines for firing a gun in his apartment, crying in the back of a cop car, and threatening to send hits on the police. But we have some new news about not only how he's been doing in jail, but how he's facing new charges stemming from aiming guns at other people and getting himself shot. First and foremost, big shout out to Scoop Nashville. If you want to stay up to date on the criminal activities, who did what, and who got locked in the city, definitely tap in with them. Now, they went above and beyond and were able to obtain the jail incident reports for the infamous Chief True. And it doesn't sound like they're respecting his cripping behind the wall. An officer reported Chief came in the intake dorm, went in his cell, and went slapped to sleep. Later waking up, he was demanding a phone call as he cried again, screamed, hit and kicked the cell door. The officer explained he missed the phone time, but she gave him a tablet to make a call, and he was crying so much he didn't understand what the fuck she was talking about. He called her a stupid bitch, saying he needs to speak with his lawyer, and kept going on, calling her a fat fucking bitch, broke ass bitch, ugly ass bitch, even saying she fucks the inmate. He kept kicking the door, she called backup, and they put leg restraints on him, then moving him to a medical cell.
I'm never gonna get monetized the way he talks.
Chief started saying he's going to kill himself, even attempting to hit his head on the wall. He was placed on suicide watch in a safety room where he turned it up a notch on staff after they told his suicidal ass to strip naked, saying,
Jake
"Fuck
don't
you,
like
boy,
it. You see how he talking crazy?
Pussy ass police." He was then placed in a restraint chair in a cell, and just to clarify, according to the incident report, there was a hard EI at the end of the N-word, and it doesn't sound very Rolling 60s Crip to me. In under 2 weeks, he received a housing transfer from his happy cell to back in general population. And before he even made it in a dorm, inmates were on the glass doors and windows screaming threats and making gang-related comments towards Chief True, letting his ass know he ain't welcome in the house. The guards peeped game on what was going on and obviously didn't want to fill out the paperwork after carrying his lifeless 100-pound body out of the dorm, so they put him in a holding cell and determined it was unsafe to put him in general population. So just 19 days in, he's cried multiple times, gone psych, and is officially protective custody cripping his way through jail. But that isn't all. He was just hit with new charges on top of the offenses that brought him to jail, and apparently he has a federal hold for the AI-styled pistol he was arrested for shooting. Chief True is charged in connection to 2 attempted robberies, including one where he was shot by the man he tried to rob. An arrest warrant states 20-year-old Callan Williams,
no more robberies for you,
was performing maintenance on a car at Cherry Creek Apartments on Crystal Spring Lane the night of November 16, 2020. When Williams pointed the gun at the man's chest, the police report alleges the victim grabbed for the gun and was shot in the thigh, leading Williams to flee. A few minutes later, police said Williams showed up at Highlands at the Lake Apartments on Arbor Lake Boulevard and pointed a pistol at a man. That man then pulled out his own gun and fired at Williams, striking him, according to investigators. So it sounds like Chief was putting in a little bit of work out there in the streets, but I mean, he never actually robbed him for anything. He just attempted to and failed. And to be honest, the new charges he has on top of his old charges, I can damn near guarantee he's going to be doing some time. And we can already tell it won't be easy for him. If he thinks jail is bad, prison is gonna be a whole new experience, and I don't think he'll even be repping Crip by the time he makes it upstate, if he can't even live in a jail dorm. Now, is anybody actually surprised? I'm sure a lot of y'all that watch this have been to jail, maybe even prison, and I'm sure a ton of y'all haven't. And I don't know. I don't know if y'all can look at someone and just think like, oh, he's not gonna make it, oh, he's gonna make it, because I've seen people his size that was slaughtering people in prison, like literally jumping up and cutting people's faces open, like swinging on the police, like on that, you know what I mean? So I try to give the, benefit of the doubt,
You know what I mean?
when it comes to certain people, but
I saw it.
crying in the cop car, I tried to blame it on the Xanax, like maybe the pills made him cry, I don't know, but I mean, he went to jail, he's already crying in jail. They're not even letting him in the house. Now, I don't know if y'all have ever experienced this, right? But one of the most intimidating parts of jail, prison, I don't give a fuck what anyone says, you're gonna feel some form of intimidation. You're gonna feel something. You're gonna feel that adrenaline. You're gonna feel like, all right, I'm finna walk into combat. It's like about to play football and you see the other team, you know what I mean? And they're all big as shit. And you're like, okay, this is gonna be some real shit. You know what I mean? You're walking into it. You're not gonna, hey, coach, I can't play today. You gotta get in there and play. So when you get moved into a dorm, and they got 4 different wings to it, and it's glass walls, everyone can see you. They're running up on the walls, banging on the walls, pointing at you, telling you what it is if you come in. Boy, I know your adrenaline pumping. Like, you you gotta go in there. There's no backing out, there's no telling the police, hey, Saj, I don't think they want me in there, Saj. I can't do it. They're gonna take my coffee cake. Nah, bitch. You better get in there and crash some shit first quarter. You better find a broomstick or something. Bump! Hit whoever you can hit. Because they're not gonna spare you when you get in there. And I mean, this kid, I can't imagine the look on his face. Just standing there like, oh shit. What up, cuz? I'll look back at him like, we finna kill you. But the CO's peep game, it didn't say that he checked PC. It didn't say that he told the CO, nah, I can't go in there. It didn't say none of that. So he gets points for that, right? Because, I mean, to my understanding, that means if they
He was about to go in there.
Walk in there and accept
Oh, my mama, that's what I
that's
say.
what
Okay.
you're supposed to do. But the COs peeped what time it was, and they were like, nah, we're going to take you. And at that point, he could have been like, no, sir, I want to get put in there. I'm not getting put nowhere else. I'm not getting put on PC or in a holding cell. I'm getting put in there. You know what I mean? You could fight it. And he obviously didn't fight it, which was, I guess, a smarter move for him. He's only like 100 fucking pounds. But, he ends up going psych. He's calling people the N-word with an ER. Like, it ain't the slang version. You know what I mean? And for somebody that's a white Rolling 60s Crip rapper, unless they just wrote it down as that in the paperwork, I don't know. That's a little bit.
He's acting
iffy,
like
bro.
this. I don't
look.
know.
And I mean, they got this shit on paperwork. So, like, anywhere he goes, they're going to pull up these receipts and question him on this shit. If they even give him an opportunity to defend himself. And I'm talking about the inmates. If he goes to prison and they get a cell phone, they're going to be like, 1090 Jake said your bitch ass was saying the N-word. And he going to have to deal with whatever he's got to deal with. But that really ain't my fucking problem. This is an example of somebody that wants to live that life and being tough with a pistol. You know what I mean? Anybody can be tough with a gun. That's why you see these little itty bitty jack boys running around with shit that's bigger than them, and then when they don't have that gun anymore, they're screaming and crying, you gotta get me up out of here, man. But this is the true reality of jail, prison, etc. A lot of people will gangbang on the street, and a lot of them will even be embraced by the people on the street that they're around. Like, they'll all be banging Crip, they'll all be banging Blood, because they're not going through it with anyone. They're not beefing with anybody. There's no pressure being applied on them. You know what I mean? So it's easy to gangbang when you don't have ops, and that's how it is in a lot of fucking places. They don't have no ops, they don't have no smoke with no one. The guns is just for pictures and shit. So when you actually land in a county jail, now pressure's getting applied, and it might be your own people that are like, bitch, we're not 16, 17. We grown ass men. We've been banging this shit for 20 years. We ain't gonna let you crack ass in this shit, and now it's a whole nother world. Either you're gonna put on and demand acceptance, or, you're gonna go psych and do what he did. But hey, it's 10 out of J. Don't be like him. I'm rocking with Charlie. Y'all rocking with me. Till next time.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie, folks. He damn near done for it now. You feel me? He gonna have to PC it the whole way out. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's just too much on his rap. At least when he come out, he come out blazing or something. You know what I'm saying? Like 1090 talking about coming out hitting somebody with the broom or something. But they gonna break you if you hit somebody with the broom. Like just box one of them. I ain't saying like you feel me. Have something, a left hook or right hook. Have something that can get you out of trouble. For me, you ain't gotta be the biggest or strongest, but if you can get them just right, you know what I'm saying. One thing I always say, you can't work your jaw out. Ain't nobody did that. You know, ain't nobody did that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, just get you something to work with. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be in a life of like crime and stuff, don't just hold a weapon. At least try to equip a weapon within yourself. Like, cause you might have to go there with it. You know. So I just lucky I ain't never had to go. You feel me? I'm not sitting around here saying nothing. You know. So it just be like that. I'm just happy niggas ain't had to go do nothing like that. You know, cause it just be skeptical and shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas over here like niggas over here claiming gangs that like motherfuckers that died for. You know what I'm saying? Like really died for and man there for life for that gang. You know what I'm saying? That is specifically what they're in there for. You know what I'm saying? So it just be like, go ahead and pick up a battle that you ain't even was a part of or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's cool. That's what it be. But y'all let me know y'all comments below. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Shout out to 1090 Jake. I did like the video though. You feel me? I'm gonna go find the first part to it. Feel me? Till next time.